because money gives you options. Money solves the problem of not having money. Money is a vehicle to freedom.
They go from the castle to the bank and they take the money, except they're robbing the bank without a mask and without a gun. That's how easy it is to get money today. The lowest interest rates in 5,000 years, the lowest interest rates. By the way, what are you going to tell your grandchildren and your children 20 years from now when the greatest transformation of wealth occurred? What were you doing, Grandpa? What were you doing, Dad? Would you have your thumb up your ass? What are you going to tell them?
And be broke and you'll be happier because money can't buy the love a dog with. Like, people make up the worst excuses.
The biggest psyop, and this is going to be a good ending point, the biggest psyop that the wealthy elites and the people who win at life ever committed was to convince you that money doesn't buy happiness. If money doesn't buy happiness, why do rich people never give their money away?
They all want their money.
They all want their money.
What's that Biggie song? The more money we come across, the more problems. He kept all his money.
Exactly.
He loved money. He didn't give it away.
Money is like water, right? It won't make you happy in and of itself, but if you go without it for very long, you're going to start really wanting it. You're still going to really still want it. You're going to start really wanting a drink.
The way I was taught as a young man, go to school, may or may not go to university, work hard, and at the end of 40 years, maybe you get a gold watch. Maybe. Those days are done. They've been done for decades. Who's teaching anything different now? Nobody.
Let's just say that the economy starts crashing. And let's say everything starts getting expensive, like gas gets expensive and electricity and power and water and food gets, wait a minute, it has, called inflation. And you are not making enough money to be able to fill in the gap. How long are you going to be piecing credit cards together to fill in the financial gap before you lose it all? So I'm here to tell you that if you are constantly screen sucking and thinking that I'm going to try and get some kind of life balance because money's not the answer to everything, that I'm here to tell you that money is the answer to a lot of things. It is not the answer to everything, but it is the answer to a lot of things.
We don't teach money at school. I said, why not? Because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach. Your job is to get a job. I said, but you get a job to earn money. He goes, no, you're supposed to just get a job. I went, no. Isn't the purpose of a job to earn money? He goes, you're correct. I said, so why don't I just learn about money? I can skip the job part, you know.
Nobody in school, whether it's grammar school, junior high school, college, university, undergraduate or graduate, teaches you how to buy businesses, how to sell businesses, and how to show leadership. Because that's what you need to create wealth for you to retire on. If you can't do one of all those three, you're fucked. And I know for a fact, none of you went to university where they teach those three. Why? Because there are no universities that teach those three. When I went to Oxford, I said, how many of you had classes in buying a business? No hands go up. How many have you had classes in selling a business? No hands go up. How many have you had classes in leadership? No hands go up. And I turned to the dean of the school, and you call this a school of business? What the fuck?
In life, one of the things I suggest to people, you got to find a real teacher versus a fake teacher. And a fake teacher is somebody who doesn't do what they teach.